Mabuhay everyone, Marcus here and welcome to the channel. Today, I'll be giving you my first impression of the all-new GH1 by Anta, or also called as the Alphanext. Let's go. So guys, before we start, I would just like to remind you guys that I have an ongoing raffle with the Shoe Dog book that I recently bought in Big Bad Wolf. I'll be putting the link of the video down below so you can still join the raffle for that book. Alright, for all of you who haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Click that subscribe button down there and of course the notif bell. So what I have in my hand is the Anta Alphanext, or also known as the GH1 or Gordon Hayward one. So this is what Gordon Hayward is currently using. It is labeled as Alphanext, but it has all the logos of Gordon Hayward in the tongue, in the lateral side of the cushioning, and also of course in the insole. This is really officially Gordon Hayward's signature sneaker, and finally it arrived here in the Philippines. So thank you Anta Philippines for bringing this in. I played with these yesterday. I had a couple of runs with these, so I will let you know what it feels in terms of performance. Let's start off first with the upper of the sneaker. It is a mixture of synthetic leather in the forefoot area, and on the body going back to the heel part of the sneaker is made out of textile mesh, and at the back part there's a TPU plate. So overall material, nothing too fancy. They look good, they look clean in all four colorways that are here in Manila. Especially love this colorway, and my runner-up is the gray and green. So all of them are executed really well. They are all very clean, and the craftsmanship in terms of price point is really impressive. So kudos to Anta for doing that. As you can see in my sneaker right now, stitches are really well made. Glue marks is not visible, and on hand it really looks like an expensive sneaker. So in terms of performance, the synthetic leather really gives you extra durability in the forefoot, and at the same time giving you extra support. It doesn't stretch, it is not stiff. Right off the box, the synthetic leather that they're using with this is not the stiff one, it's more on the softer side. Break-in time needed is not that much actually, or none at all, because the first time I wear it, I didn't feel it to be stiff at all. So that's a nice thing that they did here with the GH1. And in the forefoot, the traction really helps with the durability and lockdown. Goes up in the tip of your toes, and the cushioning, this TPU plate caging on the cushioning also cages your foot, so it holds your foot laterally from sliding off the footbed. Medially, the cushion also goes up, but not too much, just enough to cage your foot really well. Moving to the midfoot part of the sneaker, the cushion also goes up. So you can see it gradually goes up, it becomes thicker. That cages your foot really well for lateral and medial lockdown. So no sliding anywhere from the footbed in the midfoot going to the heel part of the sneaker. And as for the lacing system of the GH1, it has a traditional lacing system, which is pretty dope. And one detail that I really love is it doesn't easily loosen up, so you don't need to relace every so often when you're playing, because some sneakers, especially those who uses rounded laces, when you use it so much it loosens up a bit, so you need to relace them. So with this one, the lace loops are kind of rough. It prevents the laces to loosen up quickly. And as for the ease of wearing the sneaker, it's pretty easy to put your foot in. It easily opens up. You don't need to use this that much, but if you need it, just pull it. It is a low top sneaker, but the collar kind of goes up. Collar is very comfortable. There's also cushioning around the Achilles and ankles, giving you comfort, ankle protection, and heel containment and lockdown. So heel slippage, not a problem with this. Styling up your laces properly, then you're good to go. There is no heel slippage whatsoever. Another thing that helps in the heel containment and lockdown and also ankle support is this external TPU plate that really holds up your heel going down to the cushion. Kind of cages the cushion, but still letting the cushion expand and compress a bit, which leads me to the cushioning setup of the sneaker. Heel cushioning impact protection is very nice. It compresses right off the box. It is very soft, it is very plush. It uses a flash foam very similar to the KT5. If you love that, they have been using a flash foam since I think the first one or maybe the second one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but on the third, fourth, and fifth, a flash foam are very nice on those sneakers. So if you love that, you will also love the GH1. And on the forefoot, it has a very nice slab of a flash foam. It is not too thin, it is not too thick, but just the right amount to give you enough impact protection in the forefoot, and at the same time giving you a little bounce in the forefoot. Also not sacrificing court feel and responsiveness on the sneaker. So that's a very nice combination. Overall, that's my summary on the cushion. It has a very nice combination of court feel, responsiveness, and a little bounce on it, and very nice impact protection, especially on the heel. Right off the box, like I've mentioned, there is not much break-in time needed in the cushion. It felt really plush right off the box, and it bends very well, because sometimes I experience the cushion being a little bit stiff, especially right off the box, and you really need to break them in. This is an exception to that. When I first wear it, it was really bending really nicely, and I'm not sure if there's a mid-foot shank with this, but I think there's a small one because it recoils just a bit. But overall, cushion very nice. I'm loving the cushion setup of the GH1. Now moving on to the traction of the sneaker. It has a circular pattern around the forefoot. On the back part is like tiger prints. The traction is an extension of the design on the midfoot, the cushion, and the upper of the sneaker. What Anta said is Gordon Hayward really loves tigers, so they put stripes in it, and it was also translated in the traction. As for performance wise, initially the traction didn't squeak that much. I think there was a film beneath the traction, and as I played with them, it became better. It became grippier on the floor, and at the same time I was playing on a dusty court. After prolonged use, the squeakiness disappeared, but I was still gripping on the floor. I wasn't slipping. I'm really impressed on the traction. It is okay if you lose the squeakiness, as long as you don't slip on the floor. I'm not complaining. I think it will still improve over time as I use them more. And as for the sizing of the GH1 Alphanext, you need to go full size down if you're a regular footer, because that's the new sizing of Anta and some other Chinese brand. If you are wearing the KT5s, go with the similar size. If you are white footer, if you are US 10 up, go full size down. If you are US 10 down, you can go half a size down. So 10 up is full size down, because you don't have half sizes after 10, but below 10 you can go half size down. I hope I was clear with that. As for the price of the GH1, a very impressive 4,900. It is one of the cheapest sneaker out in the market, and based on its performance, I would highly recommend it for a budget sneaker. And for all of you who are looking into budget sneakers, this is one budget sneaker that you have to try out. That is if you like a low top sneaker. As for the weight of the GH1, it is 460 grams, so not that bad. Not too light, not too heavy. So the GH1 Alphanext in 4 colorways are available at Anta flagship stores here in the Philippines, particularly in SM Aura, in BGC Taguig, and also in SM Mega Mall in Pasig City. And for all of you who are not in the Philippines, maybe you can try in the Anta online store or in famudisneakers.com. So that's about it in my first impression of the GH1 Alphanext. I will be playing with them more. I'll give you an update on this as soon as I give extra hours on the GH1. So thank you again for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.